going on, everybody? Lately in the live streams, a lot of you guys have been asking me about which presets I'm using or what amps I'm using. So I figured in this video, we're going to go over all of my different rigs, and I'm going to show you some tips on how you can get the most out of them. Alright, so the first rig that I'm going to start off with, this is my clean rig. I use this from everything from the Neo Soul that I play to Tools Day, honestly. Like the intro to Tempest is this preset. This is the Juicy Cleans. This is built around a JC120. I should also state that everything that I'm going to show you in today's video, you'll be able to download from the Fender Toolmaster Pro app. So I'll show you how to do that at the end. But what I love about this amp is that it's really just a beautiful clean without coloring the sound too much. So check it out. Really good preset for honestly anything clean. My second preset that I get asked about the most is my Tool live set. So there's a couple of tricks that I do with this preset. This is based around the Van Halen preset, the 5150 that comes stock. I've just changed some of the amp settings for my individual guitar and really just dialed in small details. Not too much has been changed. So, but feel free to download this from the Toolmaster Pro app and, get the most out of it. Typically, Adam Jones does not use a lot of high gain. So, and when I say high gain, I mean for high gain amp. So most of the time I run this exactly how you see it. So the green box is not turned on. Times where I do turn the green box on is like really during like beefy breakdowns, but most of the time this is where I'm at, from Rosetta Stone to any Tool song. From there to all that works here. But let me show you some tools of how you can get some tools of how you can get the most out of this rig for Tools Day. So this is what you're seeing right here, my wah pedal, my phaser, and my green box. I use this a lot for any time he's using the talk box. I don't own a talk box, and I don't really think I need to get one because I can get the similar results using the phaser and the wah pedal. So with the wah pedal, first you should know that there's a lot of ways to use it outside of just the, So I kind of use it as like a high pass and low pass filter. So think about active EQing. And whenever you do that with the phaser is going to give it a little bit of width going one way or the other. So we're going to take advantage of this. And I guess the best example I can use, again, pulling from Tempest. So again, all that is phaser, wah, and then I use the green box to kind of give it a little bit more push, especially right there because it's very high energy. But even without it on, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just really good all around. If I'm doing like Lamb of God, you guys know I play a lot of Lamb of God, Tool, and Chon. This is the rig for Lamb of God. Another one of my absolute favorite presets, and I don't think I've changed anything on this, maybe some amp settings, is the chicken picking preset. I know that a lot of people might see this and think it's just country guitar, but it's really versatile. I use it for like anytime I'm playing Chon and I want that Vox sound. I just think the Vox and this Princeton combined together is just beautifully done. So yeah, it'll do the country thing. But it's also really good for like any type of edge of breakup tone. Or and I really don't use the overdrive a lot, but you can. You know, because with a Vox amp, that is British blues pretty much. All the sounds of England that you enjoy in a rock setting are typically a Vox amp, from my research. So you blend that in with like the quintessential American amp, and you just have a great combination. All right, this next one is slow burning. This is again another preset from Fender. The only thing I've changed is I've added a wah pedal, because again, I like to use it for filtering, as well as sometimes I just like to get on a wah pedal and get a little funky. This is based off of a twin reverb with the large hall, and this is basically my Stevie Ray Vaughan / blues preset. I don't think you can beat a Gibson Les Paul through a Fender amp. Like, I usually like my Les Paul through a Deluxe, but this preset just sounds so good. I'll show you a couple of different sounds with it. Go coil split mode. Yeah, and another thing, like one of my favorite guitars to run through this is any of my Strats that are single coil, and really any single coil guitar in general. I think this is a little hot with the Les Paul, probably pull down on some of the gain, but man, whenever you just want like those really good edge of breakup blues tones, it's really hard to beat this. Also, I want you to pay attention that my number here is 19. That's just because I've built so many presets and have stacked them above based on what I use and play a lot. So the numbers here, don't get attached to them. They might be different on your Toolmaster Pro depending on how you have it set up. All right, the last preset I want to talk about is one that got a lot of attention on my last live stream. And this is it's called the Deep Space Invader. The thing that I have turned on is the blues maker, the delay, the 3D chorus. Basically everything is turned on minus the feedback generator. The feedback generator can just get out of hand and like really run away with your Toolmaster Pro, to be perfectly honest. So the way that I use this is I use it for pads. Like I own a company where I teach guitar players music production, and we have a concept when we're producing music that adds like harmonic texture to a mix, and that's called a pad. It's basically like a sonic bed for everything else to sit on. It's really far in the foreground. Most of the time when I'm using pads, I'm using like my analog synthesizer or some type of plugin. But lately, I've got this dialed in to where my guitar is basically a pad. So the chord progression I'm going to play to show you this is going to be an F sharp minor 7 to a D major 7, A major, C sharp minor 7. So it sounds like this. It's like very harmonically rich and adds like a lot of textures to your sound. So feel free to experiment with this and really, you know, take this and use these concepts and other stuff that you're making. Biggest thing I want you to see is like the Toolmaster Pro is so much more than just amp simulator. Once you get into the production side of guitar and really start doing a lot of sound design, you get to see how beautiful the Toolmaster Pro actually is, and it really comes alive. All right, those are kind of like my mainstays for all the different sounds that I use out of the Toolmaster Pro. I'm always creating different presets and trying different things, but for those who've been on the live stream and asking me what I'm using, how I'm getting the sounds that I'm using, this is it. Yeah, it really, between the Juicy Cleans and the tool rig, and I'd even say the chicken picking rig, that satisfies like 90% of the music I play. When I'm grabbing a Strat, I'm probably on that slow burning. I just think single coils They just sing on that. Yeah, if you are struggling to get sounds that you love out of the Tonal Master Pro, shoot me a message. Follow me on Instagram, Damion Andy, or you can follow my company, the Guitar Artistry Program. And this is what I do. I help guitar players understand music production and really take the guesswork out of it, and also get you where you're not just reliant on presets. Learning how to build your own rigs, getting your own unique sounds, these are trademarks of what I do with my company. So if anything I just said resonates with you and you're like, man, I really need help with music production, I've got a team of great guys that we work with, and we really work with you one-on-one and give group lesson where you can understand this and take the guesswork out of it. And honestly, God, get out of YouTube and stay in your DAW, because the more that you do this stuff, the better you're gonna be. That's just how this works. Well, before we conclude the video, I do want to say that if you enjoy the way that my Tonal Master Pro looks, I've partnered with Chad Boston, who's the manufacturer of all of the goodies you see on screen right now. We're going to be giving away this exact rig. So the skin on here, which for me, the purple is just mint. We're going to give away the screen protector that you see and the knobs. The knobs are really cool because it really, it just makes the coloring stick out, and it makes dialing in your tones a lot easier as well. On top of this, we're going to include a free download of the impulse response that I use, and also I'm going to be giving away a one hour free session where I work with you one-on-one and help you dial in your Tonal Master Pro and get the sounds that you actually love. So if you are interested in this giveaway, it's completely free. All you need to do is go over to my Instagram at Damion Andy, find the video where I talk about the giveaway and the promo. I want you to make sure you're following me, make sure you're following Chad Boston on Instagram, and then leave me a comment tagging at least one other friend and letting me one thing you're grateful for. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.